It was definitely important for our team. I think without Giannis playing, I think it's always going to be done by committee. Everybody's going to have to do a little bit more. We're such a hole in our lineup, but I know that guys are going to look to me to step up. Whether that's scoring or making more plays or my voice being a little bit louder. So I knew, once they said he wasn't going to be in the lineup, I needed to come out and be in attack mode and just try to make things happen and just have that energy for our team from the jump. Like we're not going to wait around and let them decide how the game was going to go. And I was just my mentality from the jump.
I kind of mentioned that you were told Andre, like, hey, let's get some early screens so we can get the switches and kind of what's the call between ISO in there and pulling out that switch or trying to work that too?
A lot of times, you got to recognize what the coverages are. Usually I'm able to see what coverages each guy is in. Sometimes it'll be a straight switch, and other guys I can see they'll show. Some guys they'll switch it and then they'll run and jump, try to get the ball out of my hand. So just trying to identify who those guys are, and I think for me, just seeing how alert they get when I get certain matchups and being able to attack it. A lot of times, if you have a favorable matchup, teams are going to react anyway, so it's not really that smart to hold the ball and you put yourself in position for them to, run at you or whatever. So I was really just trying to get downhill at the start of the game. I was coming off, and even when I got the switch, I didn't stop moving. I was attacking that guy. So if they did decide to run, I was already attacking them and getting away from them, and then they had to cover more ground, and then when I make that throwback, guys are wide open, so they can catch it and shoot, or they can catch it and attack again, and then somebody else helps. And then we were getting wide open shots out of them.
In the second half, obviously, they started throwing that trap at you. Just kind of what you see there, and how do you didn't get to see it a ton this year. Yeah. Obviously, you've seen it before, but how can you guys kind of handle that a little bit better?
I think just being a little bit faster. Doc was yelling at us in the huddle like, we go over this, because we go over it. But it's only, like you said, it's only been a couple of times it's happened in a game. And it just happens to be the two games that Giannis didn't play. In Cleveland they did it, tonight they did it. And for me, I just got to find that balance of not allowing them to make me become passive and still finding my spots to attack it and, keep pressure on them, but also accepting it and, knowing when to trust, when to give it up. What type of position that I want to put them in, knowing that there's going to be two guys on the ball, and then play from there. And I thought tonight we struggled in stretches. Every team is going to make a run, but I think overall, how we was able to trust it is how we was able to close out a game where they made a huge run.
From 2-8, you guys are back to 9-9. So you got bigger goals than obviously being 500, but does this feel like an accomplishment, or at least a good point to be back here at 500?
I wouldn't say an accomplishment. I would just say being 2-8 and not feeling good about it, and our team staying together, us continuing to fight the fight and look ourselves in the mirror at what do we need to be better about, what do we need to do to change it, and we've done that. And like you said, it's not something we're looking at it and celebrating, but I think the fact that we're going in the right direction by the way that we're playing, we're beating good teams, we're winning at home, we're winning on the road. A game like tonight without Giannis, I think just the way we are doing it is sustainable, and it's it's showing that we're doing what we wanted to be doing coming into the season. So it's definitely positive.